Good morning guys, tonight we are staying at the Newport Aparthotel on the Vistula River in Krakow. So this is probably one of the most interesting hotels that I've stayed in, and it's the first hotel that I've stayed in abroad on this channel as well. And it's actually on the actual river, which is really cool. There's quite a few people bobbing around this morning, people walking dogs, people running and all that. There's like a derelict looking building, it looks like we're in Fallout over there. But these apartments are really nice. They're on like the water, so that you have to walk on a deck just to get across to it. So this is the Vistula River. Kind of reminds me of a bit like York, to be fair. They've got some really nice buildings over there, which we'll be seeing later on in another video. But these apartments are really cozy, very warm, very trendy, and I'm really liking these decks that you have to walk across. And you literally are right on the water. So there's reception there. My room is actually next door to reception, which is really quite convenient. Don't have to walk out further away. You can just ask questions whenever we need to. But these are really cool. They go all the way back there. I'll show you a picture now just of how far this hotel stretches. We're in number 17. Okay guys, so this is the room. It's a very large space. For the price that you pay, it's fantastic. This little experience that you can have. This is the bathroom over here, quite a nice large glass window. For the door, massive mirror. Really like these lights on the side there. Very nice, very modern, very spacious. Shower's very warm. You could probably fit about 8 people in there, you know, if you wanted to fit 8 people in a shower. Completely up to you what you want to do in your life. Let's go back this way. So, loads of shelving space up here. I think you can go above there as well, which is really cool. Hairdryer up there, towels, extra towels, more towels down there as well. A safe, which I've actually used for my laptop. Rack for hanging your coats and stuff, so it's a small little open wardrobe. You've got a desk there to be able to do like your computer work and stuff. More shelving space down here. There's also a mini fridge. You do have to pay the prices as well. I've already had a few items, but that's not too bad, to be fair. The currency does travel quite far in Poland, so it's quite cheap, especially when you're using British money. So you walk around the corner, you've got this large sofa. So if you did have an extra person, on camera it doesn't really look like it, but it's probably about maybe 8 feet long. So if you've got quite a tall person, you could probably stay on that. Cozy little table there, multiple options. You can have food, drinks maybe on the corner there, and then up here is a TV, which is quite nice, very good. It's quite located really well, to be fair. And then on the wall there's lighting as well, but I think the main point is probably this view out here. Let's take a look outside. Look at this. So this is the Vistula River, and it's beautiful. Wow. Very frosty this morning as well, quite cold. There's a church over there, and then there's a castle there as well. It's closed on Saturdays, and I'm leaving tomorrow, so I won't have a chance to be able to show you the castle. But you've got the seating area out here. It is quite wet, and I think that's just because of the moisture. It wasn't raining last night. I think it's just the air which has caused it. Another key point to this room, and which is another cool point, is there's a mezzanine floor, and you know how much I like mezzanine floors. You walk up these stairs here and it takes you all the way up to the top there, where there is the bedroom. Let's go. So this is really nice. Really like how the roof slopes as well. Very cozy. Got to watch your head though, just put those lights on. But that's quite nice, that. Really cozy, very comfortable. Looks like a king size bed. It's much larger than a normal double, but that's really cozy. Got some shelving there and some more shelving on the other side for the other person. But that's just brilliant. Really cozy. Enjoyed last night's sleep. Slept very well, especially after traveling so long and waiting 3 hours in a queue, which is just nightmare, madness. But the security, I think, is quite tight here, which is very good for the country. So we're just heading over to have breakfast now. There's like a boat just down here as soon as you leave the little pod on the water to go get your food. So It's on a nice little boat that's moored up on the docks, which is quite nice. It's really sunny today and it's a little bit frosty, and there's moles. Moles have been burrowing here on the grass. And as well, when you come outside, there's this big like hot air balloon sort of thing, and there's a Ferris wheel over there. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if they actually take people up or not. Not 100% sure, but that's really cool. And that's just outside where we're staying. But it's quite a good indicator if you're lost to just find that and you know where you're supposed to go. This is quite a nice looking boat sort of thing. Got engine running down there, you can see. Wow. So it looks like they converted it into just a massive restaurant. It must be open during the daytime and evening as well, perhaps.
What's your room number?
17.
17. Okay. Our breakfast menu is on the table, so
Okay.
I give you a few minutes to wander, and if you want something to eat or drink, you can do it on your own.
Very good. Thank you very much. Wow, this is nice. So there's some lovely looking buildings over there. This looks like the castle down there as well. Okay, we're gonna sit here. It's cozy, very comfortable seating. Look at this. And a view of the water. There is a breakfast menu on the table, but they've got like cornflakes and stuff over here. They've got coffee, different food options and stuff. Cheeses in there, which is quite nice. Juices, we're gonna grab some juice. Okay, so options we have this morning is omelette. We've got scrambled eggs on a whole grain bread, English breakfast, veg or something, V-E-G-E, club sandwich, French toast. I think we're gonna go for English breakfast. Okay, so this is the full English breakfast. Orange juice, we've got that. Looks pretty nice, to be fair. It's like on a toast sort of thing underneath, like a little boat. That was really nice, to be fair. Very different. It wasn't quite an English breakfast. There's like a toast at the bottom, and there's like a Polish sausage, egg, onions, and like this like lettuce sort of thing, and this cheese sauce, which was really nice, quite rich, to be fair. So it wasn't quite an English breakfast. Oh, mushrooms as well. So I'm not too sure what it was. It was labelled as English breakfast. That's not usually what we have for English breakfast, but if that's their version of English breakfast, I was quite pleased with it. So to stay here for one night, it cost £110, which I think is absolutely incredible for what you get. Mezzanine floor, amazing, large open space, £110 per night, especially in a city like this where there's a lot of culture, a lot of history. I think it's fantastic. But yeah, to get this experience as well, we were actually like staying on a river, which is, you don't really get this sort of thing, is really, really cool. It's a unique stay, and especially if you're going to Poland, like Krakow, where I am in now, the city, it's not quite in like the city centre itself, it's like just on the river. It's still a city centre, but it's not like dead in the middle where it's a bit more expensive. It's a more unique stay, this sort of thing. So if you are wanting to experience Krakow and experience something a bit more extra, I'd say, and it's better than, I'd say this is better than the hotels that are in the actual city centre itself, to be fair, even though I've not stayed in them. But it's this experience, I think, which makes it more special. But yeah, they've got air conditioning as well, which is really cool. So they've pretty much got everything built into these like pods on the water, which is just amazing. £110, fantastic. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It was a short one today. The next video that I'll be uploading, it will be, I'm a bit windy, sorry. The next video that I will be uploading will be the 24 hours in Krakow, showing you around like the city itself, the history, the culture. See some museums. Some places are closed. I think Saturday is like a Sunday for them, like a religious day, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, need to look into that. But a lot of places are closed. So I'm going to try my best to find some, to see some good places, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys later.